Hey guys, how's it going? And oh my god, there's so many pops. Can you guys see me here? Hey guys, how's it going? So I'll stay in my little corner here for now. But today's video, as you can see, is gonna be an epic one. We're gonna do a complete haul video of everything that we got for New York Comic Con 2018. And as you can see, we got a haul. So I'm gonna get started with what I got first, with the very first day of New York Comic Con to the very last day, which was pretty much the next day actually. It was just comprised of 2 days, and I'm not gonna take every single one of these pops out of the box. I am gonna show them, but I might not talk about every single one. I'm gonna refer you back to the videos where I do so you can see those reviews, but let's get started with this huge video and this humongous haul. Because I don't want to make it too long. So here we go, guys. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Target Con and everything that I got on there. So the very first day was actually the day before the actual con, which October 4th, I believe it was, because every single other pop went out the Friday, which was October 5th. So the first thing I got, and you guys saw it in the first video that I made when New York Comic Con, which I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna link the video. You're gonna see a little eye at the top of the screen every time I already showed a pop. You're gonna see a little eye, so refer back to that so you can see that video and a full review of the pop that I'm showing. We got Gearhead, and that was the first one we got from Target. Now, this one, I already unboxed it, but I love it because he definitely completes my Rick and Morty set. So definitely excited to get this one. Super, super cool, and I really liked, I guess, one detail that I did want to share with you guys was his body. Love his clear body. You can see the gears inside of his body. Really, really cool touch. Love it. Now, going on to the next one. Afterwards, the very next day, on Friday, we managed to get the Venom Eyes Loki, of course, which we did a review of this one also on the Venom Eyes pops that I have. And I'm gonna refer you guys to that video when you see the little eye at the top of the screen in either corner. And this one I loved. This one was contending really to be my very top pick, you know, of Venom Eyes pops, my favorite one out of all of them. It was between this one and the Venom Eyes Ghost Rider, but I think Loki definitely took it. He just looks amazing. Everything about this pop looks incredible. But now I'm gonna talk about one that I haven't really talked about, and I'm gonna show you guys how that looks as well. Now, last but not least, what we got from Target Con was actually this one came from the Batman animated series, the old, and not the animated series, I'm incorrect on that. The old classic TV series, Batman versus the Penguin. It was in the mystery box. Now, I am going to refer you guys back to that video as well. It was the one that we did originally. And this pop was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool 2-pack. Now, what I do hate about these boxes, if you are a collector that likes to keep his or her pops inside the box, is that the box size is so weirdly shaped that it doesn't fit like in your collection. Like if I try to put this pop here, it's not the size of 2 pops. It's kind of like a 2.5. So you gotta kind of fight with the space whenever you get this kind of pop. It's a weird size, but still, I love it, and I love what they did with the pop. And again, I'm gonna refer back to that video, guys, so you can check that one out too. But now we're gonna head to the next part of our adventure, because afterwards I went and headed back to the mall to Hot Topic, because that's where my wife was. So let's check out what we got from there. And I'm really excited about that. All right, so for the Hot Topic pops, I got them all over here. And now, I do want you to notice, some of them, I did order them online, so I didn't get them when I went to Hot Topic, or when my wife and I were at Hot Topic that day, hunting for all these pops. But I am going to show you what we got online as well. Now, those are the ones that I'm actually going to unbox and show you guys how they look. But the first one is actually that you guys already saw when we were out hunting, and it is Captain Rex. I love this pop. I am actually going to get it out of the box and show you guys how he looks. But this one is part of the Clone Wars series of pops. And I hope you guys can see the back of the box right there. So you can see all the other pops that are part of that series as well. So I love what they did with this guy's helmet, but I'm gonna show you guys a close-up so y'all can see how he looks. So here's Captain Rex, and of course, like the Marvel pops, all these Star Wars pops are bobbleheads, and the Star Wars pops, for some reason, they're always keeping that base. So they have that base. But talking about the actual character of Rex, Captain Rex, As you can see in his helmet, that's what I was telling you guys about. He has all the tallies of, I believe, it's the kills he's gotten. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I need to catch up on my Clone Wars watching. But also he has it on the other side of his helmet. Now I know his head is bobbling a lot, so forgive me if it's shaking, but this is the cool part. You know, it's even on part of his armor, wherever his arms are, the plates right there on his arms. So that's really cool how they added even the tallies on his armor. That is the details that, you know, Funko really notices whenever Funko does that. That is something to notice, and props to them for doing that. And it's on this side too, so he's probably got way more kills than what all the tallies around his armor have. But that's really cool, and it's gonna look great on my Star Wars Clone Wars collection. I pretty much have all the other pops, including the Ahsoka, the Hot Topic exclusive Ahsoka. So he's gonna look great with all those pops as well. Next up is Carnage, and this is the Carnage with the tendrils. Now, I am not gonna get him out of the box because, again, I already did on my Venom Eyes video, so refer back to that video on the little eye that I told you guys about, and you'll see it there, the Venom Eyes pops. But I love this one. Now, if I were to choose which Carnage is my favorite between this NYCC exclusive Carnage and the FYE Carnage, it's gonna have to be the FYE one. I did mention that in that video. It is because I love him with the scythes. You know, I love blades, big fan of samurais like I mentioned before. But regardless, this is a really cool Carnage, and it's it kind of, you know, expresses the character of Carnage too because of those tendrils sticking out of him. It's awesome. It's like the symbiote is kind of alive, so that says a lot about this pop, and it's really great on the Venom Eyes pops as well if you have that collection going on. So I am gonna save the best for last when it comes to the Hot Topic pops that I got for NYCC. But now we're gonna get into the online haul that we did. So the first one I want to show you is this one came in online together with another one that I'm gonna show you next. But it's Wonder Woman, and it's her first appearance. Now this is a very shiny box, and I'm at my wife if she can just focus on the box because it is shiny, and I hope it's not glaring at you guys or anything like that. I am gonna get her out of the box, but as you can see, this box is incredible. Just the box itself, I think they did an amazing job. And at the back of the box, there's no other pops that connect with this one, but you can see that that is a first appearance comic of Wonder Woman right there, and it looks really good. It looks really, really good. And like I mentioned, this is one shiny box. Very, very gold all over the place. But let's take her out of the box real quick. Check out how she is. Okay guys, so here is Wonder Woman in her first appearance outfit, and she looks amazing. It's just classic. This is just classic Wonder Woman. You know, so this is really, really cool, and you can tell it's classic. You know, her skirt is like all Star Spangled Banner. You know, it looks legit. It just looks incredible. So nothing too fancy behind or anything like that either. But I mean, talking about this pop itself, this is what I want to see Funko do more of. You know, just whenever it comes to old comic book characters like Superman, even, you know, Batman, I think they haven't given Superman enough love, that's for sure. But this Wonder Woman, I think they got it out of the park. I don't think she's gotten enough love, but man, I gotta say, I love this Wonder Woman, and it's one of my favorite ones as well. All right, now here's the big one. We didn't get this one while we were hunting. We could have gotten it, but we didn't get it because I got it online that night. Like, I don't know, I think it was 2 a.m. or something. It was crazy, okay? The online haul was insane. But we got the Great Ape Vegeta. This is an amazing pop. That's all I can say about Great Ape Vegeta. Now, we're definitely adding to our Vegeta collection, that's for sure. Not only that, but we're definitely adding to our Dragon Ball Z collection. So this Great Ape Vegeta is amazing. It's a 6-inch pop, and it is massive. It is definitely massive. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and dive straight into it. I'm gonna take him out of the box now. There's a little tape there, so give me 1 second, guys. You'll see him out of the box in the next clip. Every detail about this pop, I love. I love what they did here, guys. You know, from the bulging red eyes to the suit, his armor, you know, just being beaten up and battered up from fighting Kakarot or fighting Goku, in other words, and it looks incredible. Just look at the details, you know, his broken armor, you know, his ripped suit. It just looks incredible. And then even his tail. Oh my god. Now this is a massive pop. I even think it's heavier than the Spider Hulk that we recently got from Walgreens. It's just an amazing pop. And of course the big hair, man. It's all spiky and stuff like that. So I love it. I really love this pop, and I'm so happy to add it to our Dragon Ball Z collection. Okay, so this next one I'm gonna show you, we actually got two of, and the reason why is very simple. It's One Piece. Now, we are in love with One Piece, if you haven't heard me say that probably 1,000 times already. But this next one is actually Brook from One Piece. Now, one of them I already have him in a soft protector, and I'm not gonna take this one out of the box or this one. And the reason why is actually because we are gonna make a very special video talking about all the One Piece pops that we've collected so far. And the reason why is because wave 3 of these pops just came out, and that is where we're gonna be unboxing all of our One Piece pops. And that one is probably the video where you're gonna see for the very first time Mrs. Daleva probably. So that is one that I'm gonna be excited about, so stay tuned for that, guys. But of course, here's Brook from One Piece. If you haven't seen the box, they pretty much, in the back of the box, they show wave 2 of the One Piece collection of pops. Like I mentioned, wave 3 is already out right now, so if you are into One Piece, I recommend you get your hands on those as soon as you can. But I love the Brook. They did an awesome job, and this is the depiction of Soul King, you know, which is after the 2-year time skip. If you watch One Piece, you know what that's about. Love this pop though. They did an awesome job, and I think out of all the NYCC pops, it's probably one of the most detailed ones as far as I can see. I have gotten my out of the box already, but one of the most detailed ones, and I think one of the best ones in my opinion, for sure. Okay, so these next two pops, again, I already did videos for them, and they are probably, actually, I want to say this, the hardest ones. That definitely, they were the hardest ones for me to get personally, and the pricier ones as well. I think the more expensive ones when it comes to them being a singular pop. But they're actually the Toy Tokyo exclusive. Now, as you guys know, I couldn't get my hands on the orange chrome Batman yet. Okay, I still have hope. But I am trying, you know. Hopefully we'll get our hands on that one, if it's through a trade or if it's me buying it. I don't know about buying it at the prices that they're selling it for right now. I'm gonna get my hands on that orange chrome Batman one way or another. I haven't lost hope, guys, okay? But of course, we have these two, and I am extremely happy to have them. We got Biggie, and I'm gonna link the video. You're gonna see a little eye right now pop up, probably. Linking you to that video, so go watch it. But we got him through a trade. We got Biggie through a trade. And we traded the Majin Vegeta. That was the video where we went actually to Fan Days at Dallas, and it was an awesome video, so I recommend you check that video out. We traded him for that Majin Vegeta. One of my buddies actually got a Chrono Toys High Roller mystery box, and he got this guy. Now, he's not a big fan of you know, Biggie, so he's a humongous fan of Dragon Ball Z. We traded, and it was a really easy trade for him for sure. You know, so we got him through him, and he traded me something else, of course, too, because the Majin Vegeta is a little bit of a higher value. But that's B.I.G. right there, Biggie. And of course, after that, we got the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta. So the blue chrome version of himself, and of course, the Toy Tokyo exclusive. Now, these pops, I think, like I mentioned, they're the more expensive or pricier ones. At the moment, I actually haven't checked which, out of all the NYCC pops, which one is the more expensive or priciest one. But I know Blue Chrome Vegeta, I don't know if there's a price for him on Pop Price Guide already or Stashpedia, but for Biggie, I think it's about $78 or something like that. For Vegeta, he's probably going around the same amount, probably $80 as well. But I'm excited to get these two guys. They're incredible, they're awesome, super happy to have them in my collection. But now let's go to the next ones. Okay, so after Hot Topic, we just wanted one exclusive from GameStop. And of course, you guys saw that in the second video that we did on our New York Comic Con pop hunt. It was the Flash and Superman 2-pack. And I really love this pop, and I've been wanting to open it ever since I got it. So I'm gonna get straight into it. But of course, showing you the back of the box, This is from the Justice League series of pops that they did. All right, enough of me rambling. Let's open up these pops and see what they look like. Okay, so here they are, and when they're next to each other, I think they look more epic. Now, I have to hold on to Flash because he does come with a base, first of all. But let's talk about him first so I can get him out of the way and then talk about Superman. They really worked on this Flash. Like his whole body, once you get him out of the box, you can see the lightning bolts just coming out of his body. And once he has the base below him, I think he's gonna look even better next to Superman, you know. But I love the little effect. I did mention it on the video that I did when we did our pop hunt, is that the smoke that's coming out of his foot, that's really cool. And it's a really cool effect. So let's go ahead and talk about Superman now. I'm gonna put him to the side real quick. Nothing happened. There's Superman. Now Superman does come with a stand, and this is cool. I feel like, I don't know if you guys agree with me on this, but I feel like they need to do more variations of Superman. I think the Chrome 3-pack that they did with the different colors, it's the flying Superman like this, correct me if I'm wrong, it might be the one where he's on his knees like punching the ground or whatever. But I love the effect, you know, on the cape. Like, it's pretty much Superman flying. It's how Superman's supposed to be, right? But he does come with that stand. You can't get him out of that stand. It's a great looking pop, and when you line him up next to Flash like that, I think it looks really, really good. So yeah, awesome 2-pack right there. So we're down to the last 4 pops. Now, I want to talk about the ones we got at Barnes & Noble, and then the last 2 that we got on our online haul as well. Starting off with the Barnes & Noble ones, of course, oh wait, I'm gonna leave that one last actually. Of course, we have Beric Dondarrion. Now, something funny that happened, he actually fell down. His box fell down and it got damaged on the side. Mistakes, right? Things that happen as collectors, and it sucks whenever that happens. And it's not that bad, but his box did get a little damage on the side, but it doesn't matter too much. I don't really mind. I've been meaning to get this guy out of the box though, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. I think Beric was the most popular one when it comes to special effects on pops, maybe. You know, especially with that translucent sword. That flaming sword looks just incredible. I think one of the new Lord of the Rings pops, actually. If I'm not incorrect, I think it's Sauron. He has the exact same sword, the translucent flaming sword. So, I mean, it looks really good. It was popular enough to transfer it to the Lord of the Rings pops that are coming out that are brand new. But this one looks incredible. Beric Dondarrion, everybody, looks really, really good. But of course, we have one that I'm really excited to talk about. So let's go into that one. Okay, the next one. Is one that we went hunting for. Of course, again, I'm gonna leave the little link, but the link is already there. It was when we went pop hunting that day, and we were hunting at Barnes & Nobles for this. It was kind of tough to get. We went to a few Barnes & Nobles before we actually caught it, but we caught it. And it's the Creators 3-pack with David Benioff, George R.R. Martin, and D.B. Wise. I think that is how you say his name, hopefully. But yes, they look amazing. Now, they're very simple. I don't think they got, you know, a lot of detail or anything like that. It's just them as the directors of the creators of the show that is Game of Thrones. So let's get them out of the box. It's 3 pops into one, pretty much. It's a 3-pack. So let's talk about them individually and see how they look. So starting off from left to right, let's go ahead and start off with David Benioff. Like I said, it's just a normal pop. But I love what they did with the character. The biggest thing I guess you can note about this pop is he's holding a script, and I believe it says, let me just take a look at it, Game of Thrones script revision number 5. And okay, yeah, at the bottom it says season 8 episode 5. Now I don't know if that means something specifically. For those of you super ultra Game of Thrones mega fans, if y'all know what that means, let me know down in the comment sections. I would love to know. But that's David Benioff. Putting him to the side, we have the master and the writer of the books, George R.R. Martin. And I think they did a really good job with him. The glasses are pretty cool. They're a little foggy. I don't want to touch him too much because I don't want to dirty him anymore. But it's classic George R.R. Martin. You know, he's wearing his little hat or whatnot. He also is holding, he's holding a script book as well. He's got his little overall things going on, and pretty cool looking pop. Now they are gonna make George R.R. Martin as a single pop, and he's gonna be a Barnes & Noble exclusive, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Last but not least, we have DB Wise. Now, just like David Benioff, he has a script, and this one says Game of Thrones script revision number 6, I think it says, and it also down there says S8E5, so season 8 episode 5. Again, don't know if that means something specifically. Let me know down in the comment sections if you guys know more about it. But love his glasses. They're super foggy. But yeah, cool pop. They're the creators of the show. What else can you say about them? They're awesome. Now for the last two. Now these are the ones that we got online. And the first one, I truly believe these are probably some of the best that came out for New York Comic Con. Now we're gonna go to this one, and it is Professor Quirrell from the Harry Potter series. This one I really just want to take it out of the box, guys, so y'all can see what he looks like. Now he is from that the most recent Harry Potter wave that just came out as well. But as you guys may know, his top hat actually comes off. So let's get him out of the box and see how that looks like. All right, so here is Professor Quirrell. Now, what I did want to see, and I wanted to record this actually hands-on so that you guys can see it and I can see it at the same time. Of course, if you guys have seen Harry Potter, then you know that Professor Quirrell was actually being, I guess you can say, possessed by Voldemort, and that is him in the back. So let's go ahead and take his hat off. And let's see how tough it is. Well, it's not that tough actually. It's pretty easy. So yeah, let's turn him around. Check that out. Oh man, I truly believe this is probably one of the best pops. Him alongside, I believe, is Okoye from Black Panther. You can actually take her wig off. But I decided to go with Professor Quirrell because I think I'm a bigger fan of Harry Potter than Black Panther, you know. So this is really cool. And of course, I watched all of the Harry Potter movies, read some of the books as well. But this is awesome. This is different. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about that really just, you know, changes the game when it comes to collecting. You want to collect stuff like this. Now, as you can see what I did right now, you can turn his head, and I think you can even put, let's see if we can put his hat on with Voldemort out at the front. Okay, so yeah, that kind of doesn't work out actually. It does fit, but it doesn't fit the right way actually. So yeah, that's not very good. It has to be on that side. So turning it around again, doing it like that, and then snapping it back on. It looks like you gotta, the way you put it back on is you start from that little bottom part right there, and then you just boom, and there you go. It's pretty easy. It's not too hard to put it back on or take it off. So yeah, it's not that tricky. That was what I was curious about, but man, that is a cool pop right there. That is a really cool pop. And of course, we have the last one. Now this is the last one we got from our online haul for NYCC, and it is the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story. To me personally, this is probably the pop, and not my favorite one. My favorite one was Brick from OnePiece. But this is probably the best pop from NYCC. You know, I think this one hands down, and just because of what they did, you know, it's probably the best one out of all the pops they did overall. You know, I think this is probably the one that a lot of people were looking for as well. Very popular one as well. As you can see, I'm gonna take him out of the box right now, but you can see Buzz inside of the Pizza Planet truck. I would just open him and let's see how he looks. So this is an incredible pop. Oh my god. Now keep in mind, this is actually a pop ride, but check it out. This is what I wanted to show you guys, and my wife is so amazing. She's recording it from the front. But you can see Buzz right there. Oh, he's so tiny and he's like barely hanging onto the wheel. And if you remember in the movie, I believe it was the 3 aliens that were pedaling the truck. So man, oh, they did such an incredible job with this. You know, the Pizza Planet symbol is at the very top. Of course, the wheels don't move. But oh, this is such an incredible figure. This to me is an awesome collectible. If you are a fan of Toy Story, if you're not even a fan of Toy Story and you like to collect really great things and awesome pops, this is one to have. This is one definitely to have in your collection. So that's the bottom. I don't think there's anything there, but look at that. They even added all this stuff at the bottom of a truck. So that is really cool. Awesome pop, incredible, and I think probably the best one. Oh, and it has the, I don't know if that means something, the license plate. It's supposed to be a Toyota truck, right? But it just says yo, because the other letters kind of fell off. But awesome pop. Love it. I love it. Whew. All right. So that was a lot of pops. First of all, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you stayed through the whole video, thank you so much, guys. And as always, this was it. This was the full haul for this year's New York Comic Con. I'm so happy and I'm so excited because this is actually the first Comic-Con that my wife and I got to do kind of together. We went hunting together. We went looking for these pops together. We recorded all these videos together. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys love this kind of content as well. And if you do, like I always say, like this video, we would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time being here. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.